What's good, my people? And this is Sam, and I'm back. And I want to welcome y'all to my first new podcast. And this podcast is called Break the Silence. So people, Break the Silence basically is intended to raise awareness in different aspects. In this podcast, we're going to be inviting people to come and talk about their life experience and ultimately provide their ideas, advice, and more. So as you know, a lot of youth is going through difficult times, failure to succeed in education, family issues, pressures of materialism, and negative stereotyping. So this is going to be a safe space where we give people time to speak their mind out in order to raise awareness and for the people to learn from these experiences. So welcome to my first new podcast. This is the first episode, and this is Break the Silence. So ikindi nababwira ku bantu bifuza nko kutwandikira cyangwa se bashaka kuduhereza ibitekerezo cyangwa se bashaka participating in this podcast, ushaka kudusanga kuri Instagram aho ugenda ukandikamo Break the Silence. So if you have any idea or an opinion or suggestion or anything, please go ahead, ugende udushake, then we talk. This is for the youth, this is for everybody, so you're welcome. So tudatinze rero, topic y'uno munsi, the topic of the day, iravuga ati, is it okay to be a virgin? So what do you think? Is it okay? Cyangwa se ntago ari sawa? So imwe mu mpamvu rero natekereje kuri ino topic no kubera ko maze gusanga abantu benshi bibabangamira kuba bumva ko ari amasugi nk'uko mu Kinyarwanda bivuga. Usanga rero bamwe abenshi muri twe babangamiwe no kuba turi virgins. Akenshi ku bantu wenda bafite ku myaka iri 20 kuzamuka, aho bumva nyine ukuze kandi kumva wanareba wenda nk'abandi n'inshuti zawe, abantu muziranye, abantu mugendana naho muhura, ugasanga buri umwe wese they had sex before, ariko wowe ugasanga ugejeje muri iyo myaka na sex wigeze ugira. Niyo mpamvu rero nashatse naganiriye cyangwa se naganiriye n'urubyiruko rutandukanye rwo hirya no hino, mbaza impamvu bumva bari so insecure cyangwa se bari bumva bari batewe n'igisebo, bafite igisebo cy'uko bo bakiri amasugi. Noneho usanga ugasanga ibintu birahindutse, ni nk'igihe uba wagiye nko kuri date cyangwa se uri kumwe n'inshuti zawe muri groupe, uri kumva probably muri kuganira kuri sex topic. Noneho mwagera aho ngaho rero bamwe ugasanga bari no kubeshya akavuga ati njyewe ama virgin, kubera ko yumvisha ko bagenzi biwe bose nyine bo atari amasugi, we akabeshya, just kumva ko ari insecure, akabeshya kugira ngo nawe ajye muri ako gatebo k'abandi bose, ariko mu by'ukuri that person is a virgin. So bimaze gukabye rero, abantu benshi bari kumva bibateye isoni, bumva ari ibintu bibi, bumva barasigajwe inyuma, so ukabona birababangamiye, ariko se mu by'ukuri twagombye kuba tubangamirwa nuko turi amasugi. Akaba ari niyo mpamvu nanjye natumiye bamwe mu bagenzi banjye tuza kumva mu kanya kugira ngo batubwire icyo batekereza. In the meantime, nawe ushobora kutwandikira, ushobora kujya ku rubuga rwacu kuri Instagram, ukajya muri ugashakisha Break the Silence, ukaduhereza igitekerezo cyawe, ukatubwira n'icyo ubitekerezaho. So is it really right to be a virgin, or it is really wrong to be a virgin? Let's go.
So the question is it okay to be a virgin in your 20s? And in my honest opinion, I think it's totally okay. Of course, sexuality and sex is a subject that's very delicate in the society around you, and that's, of course, most of the times the source of the shame that is associated with people who are virgins in their 20s. But I would love to say to anyone of you who is a virgin or who is ashamed of saying they're a virgin in their 20s. First of all, if you're ashamed of saying it, then don't say it. Just don't make it a subject, because the moment you start making it a subject of wonder and discussion among your friends who think it's not okay, then that's where you get the pressure of losing it. But you just have to do a bit of self reflection. Think about what you want. Do you really think it's fine for you to lose it at that time? Are you ready? Will it feel good even after you've lost it, or will it just be a bag? Will it be a bag of emotions and regrets because you did something just to gain the approval of your whoever it is you are gaining the approval of? So just basically look into yourself, listen to your own brain, to your own heart, and from me to you, it's very okay. It's very okay to be a virgin, and you should just talk about it with people who you feel comfortable with. Don't be pressured into doing anything, because no one has any of their shit figured out. Yeah.
I actually think being a virgin and not being a virgin is fine, both sides. But the problem is not being a virgin creates insecurities and inferiority for some people. And I understand being inferior because you're in a society where all people are not virgins and you're the only one you feel left behind. But that's a feeling, that's something you can deal with. It's not like it's when you're not a virgin, there's something you missed, because everyone has different stages of life, and maybe you're not yet on your level or on your stage where you have to experience that. So it's fine if you feel left behind. And not being a virgin is also very fine, because there's a feeling and an understanding you have, because you have a certain experience some people do not have. So both sides are okay for some people. It just depends on when you experience the thing. So be fine with whatever you have. Your time will just come when things will change the way they have to be.
Hi everyone. So I really think being a virgin is it's not wrong, but also it's not something I can support. It's not something I can support if someone is of age, and if you are cautious enough, you protect yourself enough, you choose a partner, you just don't have sex with anyone or with many people. I think it's not wrong to lose your virginity before marriage. I'm saying this because even it is biologically proven that having sex helps some part of our body to function well, like releasing stress and being happy. And so I think it's not really, it shouldn't be considered, especially it's not morally wrong to not be a virgin. It's something you will experience soon or later. So if you are of age and you know what you're doing, you know who you are doing it with, and you do it in a healthy way, there is nothing wrong with being a virgin. And if we also see in a marriage way, when people get married, they have a sex life, and it's good to be the first one. I mean, it's good to keep everything for your husband, if you can call it like that, or to make sure you do sex when you're with your wife to make it special. But having done it before doesn't make it
any less special. And even when you do it and you've done it before, there is high chances or high probability that you know what you're doing, hence more satisfaction to your partner. So I really think being a virgin is not something I can encourage than not being a virgin. Both sides are not wrong, and there is no correct side than the other. So personally, I prefer losing virginity at an earlier, but also how can I call it? But also at a reasonable age, so you can experience those stuff too. Yeah, thank you.
I believe it may be okay to be a virgin at a certain age, more particularly girls above the age of 20, and I believe it may not be okay according to the plan a person may have for her life. Hari igihe umuntu atagetinga ubuzima bwe akabuha intego agapanga akavuga ati wenda kuri iyi myaka nzaba ngeze ahangaha, kuri iyi myaka wenda I will lose my virginity, bitewe nuko we abyizera se cyangwa abipanga. Ariko hari n'undi mukobwa ukurira mu ubuzima buri religious, ubuzima nyine bukurikiza rituals y'idini arimo runaka. Aho ngaho urabyumva ko it will be very okay for her, kuko azaba azi neza icyo ari gukurikiza n'ukuntu ari gutwara ubuzima bwe. Rero urumva it may be okay for some people and it may not be okay for others.
About that, nje numva being a virgin, it shouldn't be said that it's okay actually. Reka wenda tubifate muri ubu buryo, niba if you're a virgin for today, then there is a future that is coming when you will have to get a partner. So when you're getting into that thing that you're going to have sex, that you're going to have it right now, for today, for tomorrow, yeah, that will be a crucial issue about the future. Let's say now you're having sex today, this and this, with this one and that one, then there are different levels of satisfaction actually. So whenever you're going into that thing that you're getting married, yeah, you will never forget that one person who has gave you that whole momentum of satisfaction actually. And that's when you get to the point of reminiscing all the things that you did together, and probably that will affect what you're having for the right moment as marriage. You're not going to build something very, very, very fundamental, because the one you're having won't live to the standards that you want.
Yes. So namwe mwabyumviye rero, bamwe baravuga ati abenshi muri bo bavuze ati if you're virgin it is okay, and if you're not it is still okay, even though habaho different satisfaction in the action, during the action. So rero aho ngaho ibyo ni ibitekerezo nashyiriye, and you can make your own judgment too. And so before I end this podcast, I would also like to give my opinion on it, and I would also say that if you're virgin it is okay, and if you're not it is still okay. But if you decide to put off having sex, it's okay, no matter what anyone says. So basically, being a virgin is one of the things that proves that you're in charge, and it shows that you are powerful enough to make your own decisions about your mind and body. So it is okay to be virgin in your 20s still, as you can explore and talk and learn about sex without actually doing it. So this means that you will be more prepared to have sex when you're ready, compared to those individuals who lost their virginity blind. So that's my opinion. If you're virgin, it is okay. If you're not, it is okay. So guys, this is the end of this podcast, I believe, and I believe that you enjoyed it to the end. So but I'll be coming back several times with other new topics and hot topics. So I believe this was a beautiful moment and you really enjoyed this moment. So this is the end of my podcast. Of course, this is Break the Silence, and we'll be back. We love you so much.